can't stay.
It's an evil world we live in.
He's a man. Such a man. That's a man cheating man.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I used to be a Division I track athlete, and anybody who's ever been an athlete can tell you right away this just ain't fair. Athletes work hard for their accolades, and those other women are working year-round just to get destroyed by somebody because they have a biological advantage. Hey, if you want to cut your Johnson off, do what you want to do, but when you start taking opportunities from women, that's when it becomes an issue. I know it's hazing, but somebody got to say it. I'm happy those women spoke up after that race.
Standing here now, a biological male wearing a dress with a pair of leggings, do you sincerely believe that I should be subject to punitive justice on the basis of what I'm wearing?
I would encourage you to behave as a man, is what I would do, because you are a man, and I don't know how exactly you came to the point where you think you're a woman or very much would like to be a woman, but you aren't. And I don't think anyone who is affirming your delusion is helping. I think they're lying to you, and I think it's very disrespectful, and I think it will not lead to your flourishing. I think it will only immiserate you. You might hate me for telling you the truth, but I think the truth will set you free. Furthermore, your masquerading as a woman does infringe on the legitimate rights of other people, the rights of women to have their own bathrooms, the rights of women to have their own sports leagues. That is not something that you have a right to do, no matter how sincerely you believe the fantasy that you are a woman.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
It's actually refreshing to see how receptive he was to Michael Knowles' message. I think it's because a lot of these young men are lonely and they lack a sense of identity, so they turn to these groups that feminize them and radicalize them when all they really need is just some male guidance and somebody that believes in them. We need to stop teaching our boys to be girls and teach them to be men.
10 push-ups. We gotta get the bitch out of you.
I'm Asian. I'm Asian. I'm so Asian. My pronouns are he.
If Donald Trump, if he just goes out there and he's a regular conservative president and we end up in a recession, fine. We've been there. But as far as the fascism and the likening him to Hitler and the threat to democracy, if he doesn't do all of that, why should we ever believe Democrats ever again, Chris?
What? Get off his dick, man. Jesus Christ.
No, y'all need to get off Democrats. Being on Democrats is what got y'all in this position. Y'all ride Democrats so much that y'all got delusional and lost track of reality and didn't even see motherfuckers like this kicking y'all ass. Y'all thought that this crazy nonsense he was spewing would never connect with people. You know why? Because y'all lost connection with people.
Nah, Charlamagne, don't say y'all. You was involved too. Either way, it's good to see brothers starting to be able to see both sides. You might as well go ahead and come on and join us, Charlamagne. We need some good, influential black men on this side too.
This Venezuelan migrant recently went on a live stream to tell us about some of the cool benefits she's been receiving in New York City. No one will remove us from here, not even Trump will get us out. Then she says, you know, I've been suffering from, I've been having dental issues. So I had surgery recently, and they helped me with 4 teeth. But the appointments were far away, unfortunately. Then here she says, I'm in New York. I want to leave New York, but I don't have my papers yet. It's nice here, but working without papers, it's horrible.
Go home, get a job.
I'm desperate, to be honest. Then she keeps communicating with the comment section and she says, I'm fairly new. I've been here for only 6 months.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Only 6 months since I got here. And then someone asked her, wow, what about your nails? How much were they? She says it was $50 to get them done. But this was maintenance, and that was an additional $30. Oh, it's only a 6-month free hotel stay. No big deal. An average hotel room for a migrant costs around $350 a night. That means that she's been getting roughly over $60,000 worth of hotel accommodations.
It's my turn! You told me it was my turn!
When was the last time that any of you received a 6-month hotel freebie? I hope President Trump does the right thing.
Let me get this straight. You're protesting in America to be here illegally, and you're waving the flag that you're from, but you refuse to go back to the country that you're from. And not only that, you're taking the American flag, throwing it on the ground and stepping on it. Then why are you here?
Look, I'm offended and I gotta say it. People will come here from Mexico and treat our Mexican Americans like they not real Mexicans if they don't represent Mexico. They ain't gotta be real Mexicans. They real Americans. How about that? They here with us. They keep their culture, but they represent us.
I'm not gonna leak anybody specifically, but let me tell you this. Some of the biggest musicians, like they got paid to promote and endorse Kamala. I know for a fact that they wanted Trump. And I know for a fact, because I saw, check this out, I saw actual proof with my own eyes of a private text conversation between somebody and somebody saying that I did this for the bag. I swear to God on everything I love. I'm not lying about it. Really funny. I promise you. Oh, man. So it just goes to show you. It's like, and I'm giving you an example of like how easy it is for people, you know, in the A-listers to easily sell out, man. It's like, you know.
I can't wait until American women can't get blueberries for their smoothies.
Oh my God, I can't wait until women can't get their blueberries for their smoothies, and they can't get mangoes for their smoothies or avocados for their avocado toast, because that's all immigrants make for this country is blueberries. And I can't wait until they don't have their blueberries, because then they're gonna really miss the immigrants and they'll be like, oh my God, I wish I had immigrants so I could have my blueberry smoothie and my fucking avocado toast. Like, oh my God, I can't wait.
This administration, the Bush administration, has done nothing to control the problem that we have. We've had 5 million undocumented workers come over the borders since George Bush took office. It has become an extraordinary problem, and the reason the American people are concerned is because they are seeing their own economic position slip away. And oftentimes, employers are exploiting these undocumented workers. They're not paying the minimum wage. They're not observing worker safety laws. And so what we have to do is create a comprehensive solution to the problem. Now, I have already stated that as president, I will make sure that we finally have the kind of border security that we need. That's step number one. Step number two is to take on employers. Right now, an employer has more of a chance of getting hit by lightning than be prosecuted for hiring an undocumented worker. That has to change. They have to be held accountable. And when we do those things, I believe that we can take the undocumented workers, the illegal aliens who are here, get them out of the shadows, make sure that they are subject to a stiff penalty, make sure that they're learning English, make sure that they go to the back of the line so they're not getting an advantage over people who came here legally. And when we do that, I think that we can, instead of shedding all this heat, start shedding some light on the problem, and we can once again be a nation of laws and a nation of immigrants. That's what I intend to do as president of the United States.
Yeah, when Trump say the same thing, all of a sudden he's a racist Nazi and a threat to democracy. Somebody get Obama a MAGA hat. Fun fact, Obama was responsible for more deportations than Trump was.
Daddy teaches you can be anything in this world that you want to be, right? Don't Daddy teach you that?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you're black or white or any color.
Doesn't matter if you're black, white, brown, yellow. Right?
Black.
And how we treat people is based on who they are and not what color they are.
And if they're nice and smart.
See? This is how children think right here. Critical race theory wants to end that. Not with my children. It's not gonna happen. My baby's gonna know that no matter what she wants to be in life, all she has to do is work hard, and she can become that.
Work hard even though you don't know anyone. You can make friends.
Yeah, you can make friends, no matter what color they are. So we need to stop CRT, period, point blank. Children do not see skin color, man. They love everybody. If they're good people, they love them.
We pray for people that are hurt.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Now, I'm going to go on a little rant because I'm passionate about this topic, so if you have the attention span of a chicken sandwich, this is probably the end of the video for you. Here's what I want my black American brothers and sisters to understand. Black people are 13% of the American population, and that might seem like a minority, but to put that into perspective, there are about 50 million black people in America. That's more people than in the entire country of Canada. That's more black people in this country than the majority of countries in Africa. Basically, what I'm saying is we are our own nation inside of a nation, and we are American people. We've been lied to. We don't have to look at other African nations to find our identity. Our identity is American. We have our own culture here. Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, Mike Tyson, LeBron James, Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Frederick Douglass. We have our own history here. When America wanted to send a message to Nazi Germany that they weren't the supreme race, they sent Jesse Owens and he destroyed everybody in that Olympics. When America and Russia were going at it during the Cold War and they were trying to demonstrate to the world who had more influence when it came to culture and art, the CIA or the federal government sponsored Louis Armstrong to travel the world and show them the beauty of American art. The blues, which turned to jazz, and then they combined together to make R&B. Then you got rock and roll, hip hop, breakdance, and pop locking. We do it all, and this is our nation. This is our identity. We've had black American soldiers hold their flag high and die for the country. We've built Black Wall Streets. African Americans have more buying power than any African nation on the planet. So even though the media tries to weaponize us and our current culture makes it seem like we doing bad, we doing all right. Now, I started off kind of messed up, but right now we doing okay. We just got to focus again. We need to go back to our customs that created Malcolm X's and Martin Luther King's and all these great black people in America, because our current identity and our process just doesn't do that anymore. Black Americans, stop being convinced that this isn't our nation. This is our nation too, and we have an investment into the future of this nation. We are American people. Let me know in the comments below if this video was a W or a L, and give me the HBO special. That's a Help a Brother Out special. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. Till next time.